Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to speak especially now to parents and new parents like myself, those that are wanting to give our children the best kickstart in life possible. And I think the moment a child enters this world, their body immediately gets to work in building a hopefully strong and protective immune system, which the first few years, I think, of life are probably the most critical. The best thing you can do as a parent is to take the right steps in helping to build a healthy immune system for a lifetime of good health. And we're going to chat to an old friend, Sister Doriska, on how babies, especially their immune system, develops and why it's so important to get that grounding. Sister, welcome back.
Good morning.
Love connecting with you. It does always feel a bit self-indulgent because as a new parent, these are all questions that I have. And obviously we all want to protect our child, but most importantly, create an opportunity for them to protect themselves, whether it's mentally, emotionally, or physically. And we're going to start with the immune system here. At its earliest stages, how does a baby start to grow or build its immune system? What actually happens within their system?
Well, initially, the immune system starts developing the moment when the mom falls pregnant.
Oh, wow, okay.
And the baby receives that mom's antibodies. And that's why it's so important for the mom to live healthy and have healthy lifestyle habits. But we must remember that that immune system that they're building is temporary. So it's very important to remember that a child under 5-year-old is one of the highest risk groups of mortality and morbidity. So your sick children and our communicable diseases, and we want to protect them. Because that immune system initially is so temporary, we need to work hard on making it a long-term immune system.
Okay. Maybe a good place to start is, what are some of the negative effects of not having that grounding? You obviously talk about mortality as being the extreme end of that spectrum, something that's just inconceivable. But when we look at not building the right kind of immune system from that early stage, what are some of the knock-on effects?
Well, your child's going to be sick often. Your child's going to be sick more often, for longer periods, hospitalization, mom out of work, dad out of work, staying out of work because they have to stay with the child. You can't send a sick child to school. And that's one of the big things. The child will be treated unnecessarily with many medications, which also has a long-term effect, which is many treatments are unnecessary. You can't treat a viral infection with an antibiotic, which happens a lot. And that also you'll have long-term effects and causing an effect in your health later on in life, even as an adult.
Wow. When you talk about that temporary immune system and then the building of an immune system the moment the baby is born, how important is breastfeeding through that process?
Oh, wow. Breastfeeding is more than just food. We think we're just breastfeeding, giving that baby food, but that first milk the baby gets is called liquid gold. It is colostrum.
For a reason, yeah.
It is the baby's first immune building system. It's the first immunization that baby gets. Oh. It's so full of white blood cells and vitamins and minerals and proteins and fats. And if a baby can at least just get the colostrum, it's so beneficial for long-term health. White blood cells, we all know that our white blood cells are our soldiers in the body protecting against disease. So if the baby can get as much as possible of that, it's amazing. We must also remember that drinking breast milk for the baby, it lines the gut. So when lots of diseases enters our gastrointestinal system, this lining protects our the bacteria and the viruses that enters, protects the gut so that it's excreted and it's not absorbed into the baby's immune system. Even a mother's antibodies goes to the baby. So not just through pregnancy and through the placenta and her bloodstream, but her antibodies go through the baby via the breast milk. And when a mother is sick, for example, her body builds antibodies. It's immunity. That goes to the baby. So even if the baby does get sick, it's not so severe. Or we hope the baby will get enough antibodies so the baby won't get sick. It's just amazing how it works.
Beyond breastfeeding, how do we go about helping to promote a healthy immune system in a young child?
Diet.
Diet.
Healthy diet.
He says with exasperation.
Giving your children healthy, wholesome foods. fruit and vegetables with lots of minerals, lots of vitamins. We have to set an example to our children when it comes to diet. It's easy to get the quick takeaway, but we have to we have to show it to them. We have to immunize our children, protect them against what we can protect them against. Preventing smoke inhalation. So it's smoking, secondhand smoking as well. We have to look after our children's health in that way.
A lot of it stands to reason. Sister, thank you so much. I can feel your passion in this space, and hopefully you have felt a little bit of that at home as well. Absolutely amazing, the miracle of life. Amazing to see how the immune system develops from birth, actually in utero, and how these phases in one's life are so vital in creating a healthy immunity for life.
Looking for immune support? Remain at your peak all year round with IMMUENZA.